Welcome to Positive Atheism English channel. Today I am going to read out you the article Reminiscence and Vision of a Rationalist, which is written by the atheist Dhaneshwar Sahu. I am going to continue from where I have left in the before episode. As a student of philosophy, I took interest to study the text and history of different religions. Each religion, as per historical evidence, originated in some part of the world as a cultural renaissance in the past. Each religion has its history, theological doctrines, ritualistic practices, ethical prescriptions, and good deal of literature. Each religion, in course of time, expanded to some greater areas and established cultural solidarity among the people. Many stories, fables, parables, and myths get associated with each religion, and each religion has developed different sects within its fold. Any comparative study of the world religions reveal that no two religions are the same, but there are many religion characteristics which overlap and crisscross among the religions. There are multiplicity of religions as there are multiplicity of civilizations. The theological doctrines of any religion constitute the essence of that religion, and these doctrines are nothing but imaginary speculations. From the standpoint of institutionalization of religion, society has passed through different stages such as pre-religious society, religious society, and secular society, and some presume that humanity will embrace a post-religious society in the future. This understanding of religions makes it clear that religion is a matter of personal belief or disbelief, and I subscribe to a secular vision of life. Rationalists or atheists accept secular humanism as the guiding value of life and do not make any discrimination between man and man on the basis of one's religious inheritance or identity. Rationalists take communalism and communal riot as crime against humanity. There is a misconception in some quarters that if someone does not believe in God, then he is not moral. Some identify morality with God. In philosophy, a lot of discussions has been made to explain how the concept of God and morality is related to each other. The most avowed view is that God and morality are independent concepts. If there is any relation between God and morality, that is only a psychological phenomenon. Every God believer is not a moral person, nor is a moral person necessarily a believer of God. Faith in God does not necessarily motivate a person to lead a moral life. The Buddhists and Jains do not accept any God, but give utmost priority to moral life. Morality is primarily a social obligation and sinecure non of a civilized life. Morality is concerned with human actions, and voluntary actions are considered as moral or immoral on the basis of some ethical standard. A rationalist moral maxima is, we should do unto others as we expect others to do to ourselves. One can live an intrinsically good life without any faith in God. Rationalists or atheists draw inspiration not from God or religion, but from science, ethics, humanistic ideals, art, and literature. Most of the religions and Indian philosophical systems give the impression that life is for a very short and temporary period. They hold that man has a soul that can achieve liberation, which means eternal life and everlasting bliss. As a rationalist, I do not believe in all these ideas of soul, liberation, eternal bliss, heaven, etc. All these ideas are only past truths, but not based on any evidence, scientific proof, or valid reasoning. As a rationalist or an atheist, I do not believe in otherworldly existence as the very idea of a disembodied existence in a faith and myth. My approach to life is that life is to be lived in a society and in this world. Our ethical obligations extend to our family, to our society, and to the posterity. Reason, education, and moral obligation are the guiding values of our life. A rationalist expresses concern for the goodness, happiness, and rights of others. A rationalist vision of life is that man has the intrinsic ability to solve his problems because human problems cannot be mitigated by any other power other than man and society. It is true that there are many evils in human society. I do not believe in any theological theodicy, but repose my trust in man, in society, to find out solution to many human problems like poverty, social discrimination, desperation, violence, war, etc. I believe in human intelligence, creativity, effort, and goodwill to better off human situation and to ameliorate human condition. My conviction is that earthly life can be worthwhile by removing unhappiness, misery, discrimination, exploitation, injustice, poverty, etc. By being moral, humane, fair, non-violent, and spreading all these ideals, life can be more worthwhile. Man is mortal in the law of nature, but man's life can be meaningful and worthwhile by contributing something to the well-being and happiness of others. Man's commitment to ethical ideals and humanistic vision comes from his rational reflection of what a good life is. Rationalists down the ages are pioneers of social reform. Indian society is mostly patriarchal and caste-ridden. Caste system and patriarchy are against equality and human dignity. Despite the fact that caste discrimination is legally banned, it is still prevalent in rural life in different ways and spheres of social life. Caste system is a hierarchical social stratification where the social status is determined by the birth of an individual. It is vertical division of society and mostly immutable. This hierarchical social order is against equality and democratic values. From my young days, I am against this social stratification and have been trying to create social awareness in village life, advocating the idea of self-respect and human dignity. I adhere to the idea of casteless and priestless self-respect marriage to bring social change. I am also opposed to any patriarchal social norm and support the idea of women empowerment. Any form of discrimination on the basis of caste or gender is inhuman and against human right and dignity. I have remained committed to the idea of scientific temper and secular human values. I firmly believe that inculcation of scientific attitude would emancipate human mind. Close-mindedness, bondage of tradition, unscientific temperament, religious extremism, and social discrimination are the greatest bane of humanism and social progress. All these mindsets add to moral decay and social decadence. But it is an irony that the believing masses are still victims of bondage of tradition, supernatural beliefs, and of pseudosciences. On the other hand, rationalists and atheists or elites who are few in number are a minority. Still, the rationalists have been spreading truth against the post-truths of the masses. A post-truth is not based on evidence or rational ground, but what people believe. Many people take their belief to be true since majority of people believe in it. There are many instances in history how post-truths have created havoc in society. Rational approach to life supports truth but not post-truth. As a rationalist, I have freedom to think independently and respect intellectual honesty. My mind is open and I am prepared to change any view in face of any new evidence or valid reasoning. To my mind, that is the proper spirit of rationalism. And here ends our article on Reminiscence and Vision of a Rationalist, which is written by Mr. Dhaneshwar Sahu, an atheist. We shall meet in the next episode with another article. Thank you.
For more videos, please subscribe to our Positive Atheism English channel presented by Samaram channels, which has crossed more than 20 crore views. Please like, subscribe and share our videos, and for notification of our new videos, please click the bell icon.